Matthew Perry's ex-girlfriend claimed the Friends actor had a network of doctors and pleaded for police to widen their probe into his death. The actor's ex, Kayti Edwards, told outlets, "There's a whole network of people beyond those facing criminal charges who the police need to investigate. Detectives need only delve back into his medical history. There are so many more doctors who have been on his books over the years who will be terrified right now. Whenever he was in active addiction, he knew instantly where to turn. It's a scandal." Edwards dated Perry in 2006 before going to work as his assistant in 2011. They remained friends up until his death in October 2023. She said, "Matthew paid me very well as his assistant, but there came a point for me that he got so bad that I had no choice but to walk away from that salary. But I knew that I could not watch him die. I would never, ever be able to live with myself." Perry allegedly allowed his assistant, Kenneth Iwamasa, who lacked medical training, to administer injections. Edwards recounted, "This is the weird thing to me. Matthew always told me that he would never, ever, use needles or inject anything into his body. He didn't even want to have tattoos. I would often see him very high and using lots of different drugs. I would always get so scared and tell him that he had to stop mixing all this stuff, saying you were gonna die," she continued. "But he was like, you only die when you use needles. And I would never, ever, ever do that." According to reports, Iwamasa pleaded guilty to serious charges related to Perry's passing. He admitted to repeatedly injecting Perry with ketamine without medical training, including the night of his overdose. Others involved in the case have also faced legal consequences. Dr. Mark Chavez, 54, another individual implicated in the situation, pleaded guilty to conspiracy to distribute ketamine. Dr. Salvador Plasencia, 42, on the other hand, is contending charges of conspiracy to distribute ketamine, multiple counts of ketamine distribution, and allegations of tampering with evidence during the investigation into Perry's death. Jasveen Songha, 41, known as the Ketamine Queen, and Eric Fleming, 54, were also arrested and charged in connection with Perry's death. Dr. Plasencia has since reopened his practice, continuing to treat patients from his Calabasas medical clinic.